Hey everybody, welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. Listen. I'm heading back to Skyhold and this is fading now, unfortunately, but there's nice tinkling music. Easily the nicest music I ever heard in the Falomar has sort of started up, and I only noticed it just now. Oh well, that was nice. A nice end. And here we are. Returned. I wonder if there are any less scaffoldings in my court. Let's waste no time, we have a prisoner we need to judge. Yeah, looks like the place is not fully assembled just yet, but that's okay. Quick save, and let's see who's on the chopping block.
Looking good.
I think we need a slower fade there. I like this one actually. I know it's the default, but it's still cool.
This was a surprise. After you return from the bogs, we discovered this man attacking the building with a goat.
Okay. Okay.
Chief Movran the Under. He feels slighted by the killing of his Avar tribesmen, who repeatedly attacked you first. What should we do with him?
A goat?
Where should he go?
It's more the goats that I feel sorry for. The hell?
You answered the death of your clan with a goat.
A courtroom? Unnecessary. You killed my idiot son, and I answered, as is my custom, by smacking your holdings with goat's blood.
Huh.
Don't look at me.
No foul. He meant to murder Tevinters, but got feisty with your Inquisition. A red-headed mother guarantees a brat. Do as you've earned, Inquisitor. My clan yields. My remaining boys have brains still in their heads.
Your son. Oh, that's nice. Is it called a gibbet? A what? What is a gibbet? Hang on. Fucking Google definition. Gibbet. Oh, a gallows. My clan yields, my remaining boys still have brains in their heads. Dues you've earned, Inquisitor, my clan yields. Yep. Arm and exile. Arm and exile him to Tevinter. That's a weird one. I feel like I'm gonna execute him. He didn't even want to kill me, really. Ideally, I would just laugh and let him go. I did kill his son. Drive them out my lands. Arm and exile him to Tevinter. Feels unnecessarily kind of unctuous against Tevinter. This is one of those occasions where I feel like I'm not sure what the right answer is. Do as you've earned, Inquisitor. My clan yields. My remaining boys have still brains in their heads. Laughs. Just drive them out.
I don't have time for idiots. Let's get this over with. Chief Movran, crimes, etc. You and your people just get out.
Push us out. You've earned it. Have fun with whoever we push back.
I'm actually not too happy with that one. I think I'm gonna... Once it goes, I'll load. Do you know what? I didn't get a straight answer from Google about this. I'm not entirely sure. Let's try it, and if it's bad, then...
I don't know. You could go in that... what's it called? A gibbet?
No.
Chief Movran, you'll be placed in a gibbet to serve as an example to... someone. Then probably released.
So I've tried the other two options, and I'm really just not satisfied with either of them. So this one's remaining, and I want to see what each of them actually say, because this isn't clear, nor does it give me an answer I'm happy with. I don't know.
It seems our conflict was accidental, Chief Movran, but it can't be repeated.
Okay.
I banish you and your clan, with as many weapons as you can carry, to Tevinter.
My idiot boy got us something after all.
Wow. Okay. Right. Yeah, I can't say I'm crazy about that little interaction, actually, because it's kind of like I knew the other two were stupid, but I was hoping to I wanted to just let the issue go for the most part. And then, like, at the end, it was like, arm them and exile them to Tevinter, but it's the Venatori who are attacking us. Tevinter's actually somebody we're trying to sort of ally ourselves with. But that gave us an agent, and, like, a load of approval with everybody, and I don't know, that just wasn't, that's one of those few situations where, like, I'm not apologizing whatsoever for reloading the game, because that was kind of dumb. And not really sort of self-explanatory, as much as throwing a goat against a wall can be viewed as dumb, I guess. But let's go have a look at the war table, and then we'll see how things are with people around. I wanna speak with everybody. Not for long, just briefly, maybe an episode's worth of conversations. But we should let Josephine report in, and Cullen as well, while it's at it. At least we got to see some of the funny dialogue choices that would happen if I sort of went with the others. But the other two that I picked were just, they did not seem right, like, whatsoever. So, I guess I didn't send them to Frel. Frel then. So, hinterland resources, lovely. Thank you for your onyx. Accept. I look forward to future collaboration with the Inquisition. Please accept this gift from the Vale family's coffers. May it be put towards relief efforts in Haven. In Andraste's love, Prince Sebastian. A nice chunk of gold, but not very much. Okay. And Liliana is obviously away working on that. What's this? We explored the Falamar after you cleared the place out. I've stumbled on an old road that leads west to the Frostbacks. If it's cleaned up, you could use it to shave weeks off a journey through the mountains. It'd be rather wet than freezing. Well, that actually feels really good. We can move troops east to west without risking the mountains. Let's keep this road for our soldiers. They can repair it. Merchants would give a great deal for this route. They'd reward us handsomely for the location of the road. And an unknown road, it would be perfect for our spies. If it remains secret, I can have my people clear the way. I like the idea of moving the troops. That'll give us a valuable asset when I need to deploy troops, so let's just do it.
To work?
Spies are all very well and good, and generally speaking I lean towards spies, but still.
The city has agreed to send us 5 dozen guardsmen.
Not raw recruits. With luck, they'll know which end to grip a sword by.
Right, we need to find something for Josephine to do. Plant Crystal, no, can't do that, obviously. Truth or Dare, locate Reese and Evangeline. Was it just Cullen who would do that? I have friends in the area who would gladly help rescue someone so important to the Inquisition. That's a maybe on that one. It's a big maybe. Per your request, after seeing that no mage named Reese at pleasure with the Conclave, Walker knows the area, she'd get Reese and Evangeline out safely. Friends in the area who would gladly help rescue someone. My men could cut through the forest and recover Reese and Evangeline safely. This feels like the most exact. Once again, Liliana sometimes feels like the most useful of my my advisors for a variety of things. What's this? Potential problem in the nation of Navarra. Tevinter mage by the name of Aurelius has recently been noted to... Oh, yeah. So capture him, send an agent to eliminate the advisor as well as supporters. We should tell King Markus what his advisor truly is. You know what? Let's take a risk on this one because it's been sitting around. I either want to capture him, or we should tell King Markus what his advisor truly is. Tevinter mage by the name of Aurelius has been recently noted in the company of King Markus. How strange it is for an advisor to be so closely heeded. I don't know, it's either this one or this one, and I feel like it's a toss-up anyway. But this is really hostile, and it could anger the Navarran king, so let's do it, let's approach him lightly. We can always capture him afterwards, even though I suspect the opportunity will be gone by then. Good luck, Josephine. We'll find out if that was successful next time. Back out. No new perk, but that's okay. Oh, hello? Load everything. There you go. So, let's not talk with Josephine because we already talked to her today. We can talk maybe a little bit with Cassandra. I don't think there's much to see inside the Undercroft or my quarters, so let's bypass them for now. Let's go have a chat with... I thought Solus was this direction, but I guess not. Is this the library I'm going to? Hello? Oh, we've come across Vivienne first. Let's go deal with her. One last thing about that other court quest was that I'm not a big fan of the idea that there's a right answer to like certain quests. Like when I picked the two quote-unquote wrong answers, although it's not really quote-unquote, it's actually wrong answers. A, your character sounds like an idiot, and B, you just lose approval with people and you don't get anything out of it. It's not like... I don't know if that's going to be like the trend where there's one good thing to do. I suppose it's nice and sort of clear. You know, you can tell when you've made a mistake and what that mistake may be. But... like, pronouncing judgment is a more complicated affair than that. There's multiple things to consider. Hey.
I always have time for you, my dear.
Thank you. Well, you must really like us. How about now? I'm actually not super interested in her anymore. Okay.
I'd like to know more about you, Madame Vivienne.
Whatever would you like to know?
I'm curious how a circle mage winds up a courtier.
Nobody winds up at court, my dear. It takes a great deal of effort to arrive there.
Have we heard this?
I caught the eye of Duke Bastien de Ghislaine, an advantageous connection that opened many doors.
Oh, yeah.
When the position of Enchanter to the Imperial Court became vacant, I was able to secure it.
Don't know if you guys caught that. That's my cat shitting herself on my desk. Not literally, thank God. But she's a bit jumpy at the moment. So, like, she tried to move something, and when it moved, she shat herself. We've already heard that. Why is it showing up still?
Inquisitor, what can I do for you, darling?
What are your thoughts about the others in the Inquisition?
Blackwall is a useful sort of fellow, but he's perhaps too eager to please. He reminds me of a pup begging for attention.
There are worse things for a soldier to be. Can I get in the balcony? We've been out of the balcony before. I know we have. Whoop. Damn it. Vivienne. Interesting that you should say that as well, considering the way that you've been speaking to Blackwall. Here we go. Library. And there's Halisma. Let's hand in creature research. How you doing?
Inquisitor,
What is your evaluation of how we're doing?
adequate. Based on the partial improvements to Skyhold.
Good, thank you.
As you were.
Yes, Inquisitor.
Dorian.
Questions.
Might as well finish our lessons.
I'd like to ask you about Tevinter.
Popular topic. Anything specific?
I'm wondering if the Imperium would be a useful ally.
I'd think you'd be more concerned whether or not they'd support the Venatori. They won't, of course. At least, not officially. They'll disavow all knowledge of dangerous cultists. Secretly, many Magisters will rejoice at the idea. And if the South falls to chaos in the meantime, all the better.
Well, my sending of the chase of the Avar to there started to make more sense.
It would be in the Imperium's best interest to help. Surely it could use allies.
I think the Imperium gave up on the idea of allies a long time ago. We've been fighting the Qunari for what, 200 years off and on? It's a point of pride that we go it alone. They'll sneer at the South behind their silk handkerchiefs and say, "You've had it easy for far too long." Let's not forget that the Inquisition seems to be an arm of the Orlesian Chantry. Anathema so far as they're concerned.
No, we're not, though.
We're not part of the Chantry. The Chantry opposed the Inquisition's formation.
You think that matters? Don't be silly. The Herald of Andraste. Your very title smacks of the Southern Chantry. You may as well be a heathen. I think they're far more frightened what you'll do if you succeed.
I guess that makes sense.
Just how often is blood magic used there?
Oh, not at all.
Not at all.
According to them.
That's what any Magister would tell you.
Yeah.
They'd be convincingly offended by the notion too. Of course, what people call blood magic here, and what we consider blood magic, are two different things.
Okay. What do you call it?
What's considered actual blood magic in Tevinter?
Blood magic isn't inherently dangerous. Using your own blood or that of a willing participant, what's the harm? The problem is that what's permitted only gets you so much power. And what if you need more? You always need more. That's where we get into sacrifices and demon summoning. None of that is done. Not officially. Behind closed doors, it's a different story. Real blood magic can give you an edge, a leg up against your opponents. It's safe to assume that any mage of rank does it. The rest are quietly shut out of power, to put it bluntly.
Well, obviously not.
You'd think the Templars would object.
I imagine they did, long ago. Once, their investigations might have been sincere. And their balls were cut off. Too inconvenient. Nowadays, only the friendless are accused. And most of them probably innocent.
Right, okay.
There must be some mages who oppose this.
Of course. I do. And I'm not entirely alone. Occasionally, there'll be a magister who makes noise. And then the reform talk begins. All very patriotic. Meanwhile, that magister will be quietly shunned. Chances are, surprise, it's learned he was a Maleficar all along. Most learn to keep quiet. Me? I enjoy the allure of pariahhood.
Anyone who talks about the Imperium mentions slavery. It's the center of the slave trade.
Ah. That is true.
And? Did you have slaves?
Not personally, but my family does and treats them well. Honestly, I never thought much about it until I came south. Back home, it's how it is. Slaves are everywhere. You don't question it. I'm not even certain many slaves do.
Plato's Cave. That's all they know. Well, it's certainly not like that here.
Well, we don't have slaves in the south.
In the south, you have alienages, slums, both human and elven. The desperate have no way out. Back home, a poor man can sell himself. As a slave, he could have a position of respect, comfort, and could even support a family.
Respect.
Some slaves are treated poorly, it's true. But do you honestly think inescapable poverty is better?
I mean...
Is that what you call it? Treated poorly?
Stop arguing.
Abuse heaped upon those without power isn't limited to Tevinter, my friend. I don't know what it's like to be a slave, true. I never thought about it until I saw how different it was here. But I suspect you don't know either. Nor should you believe that every tale of Tevinter excess is the norm.
Fair enough, that's all.
That's all I wanted to know.
Fair enough.
Bye.
I should go.
Try not to kill anyone without me.
I'm glad I didn't lose any approval for that because his responses were way more venomous than I wanted to go for. I just wanted to discuss it. He has a point. I've raised this in previous ones, is that you gotta remember that money is the middleman between you and what you want. Slavery, in certain cases, can simply remove that middleman. It is simply you working for food, for living conditions, so on and so forth. But yes, the major sin of it is very simply taking away somebody's choice, their ability to leave. Which is why in, say, Mass Effect, when this issue came up, when it came time where, like, you signed a contract for, like, 3 years to be essentially a slave, where, like, you get your accommodations paid for, and your food, and your living conditions, so on and so forth. And then after 3 years, you get to leave. Like, if you choose to sign that contract, then there you have it. It's, like, I'm sort of okay with that. It might not be particularly pleasant, but at least it'll all be laid out in the contract's terms. You know what you're agreeing for, and you make your bed, you lie in it. It's... Money just gives you choice, that's all it does, and it's kind of naive to assume that the only types of slaves are the ones seen with whips and, you know, even contracts. Like, we live in a society which is, to an extent, built around keeping rich people richer and not necessarily helping poor people as much as they could. Now, it's not as bad as it could be. I'm certainly not going to get into that, but people get trapped in these cycles of being poor, earning money, and then having to spend all that money on like their food or their accommodation. And how is that different to slavery when the choice isn't there, when the money that you have already goes towards your living costs and, you know, keeping criminal elements off your back and that sort of thing? It's a grey area, is what I'm saying. And that money often just confuses the issue, and that you gotta remember that money isn't really anything in and of itself. Hey, buddy.
Inquisitor.
No, goodbye, you boring sod.
We'll talk later. Goodbye.
Even the others who I am neutral with have more to say than you. Right, well, 18 minutes. Okay, let's head up and we'll speak with Liliana, see how she's getting on. You guys heard that song? It's the Sonic Mania theme tune by Hyper Potion. It's a really good upbeat song. I love it. Hey.
I'm listening.
Anything I should know?
I've agents stationed by the ruins of Haven should Corypheus or his lackeys return. So far nothing, and the breach has been quiet for some time. There is something at least.
Indeed.
I'll leave you to your work.
Is the breach still a thing then? Like, can it be reactivated or is it permanently closed? Who knows, but here on the balcony we shall call an end to this episode. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. I'll see you in the next one where we will, we'll bounce around Skyhold just a little bit more and talk with some more people, and then we'll wrap up today's session. Ciao for now. Do you know what? Actually, screw it. I know I've done this twice this session, but we're actually... I don't have time to do another episode today, so I'm going to push it a little bit further, and we're going to barrier ourselves, and then yippee-ki-yay! Holy crap, I have to... I had to close my eyes. Right, so where am I? I'm down here. Let's go speak with Blackwall. Yeah, this place could still use some work, but it's getting there. We'll push this episode a little bit long. Welcome, Marcus. Welcome to Gravity. That took you a while.
You didn't see it.
Inquisitor?
Hello.
What do you think of the Inquisition?
I just know that you could shake this world to its foundations if you willed it.
Okay.
What do you think of my advisors?
Josephine's lovely, and craftier than you'd expect. The Inquisition could not have picked a better ambassador.
Heard that one before.
You must have some feelings about our friends.
Madame Vivian only allied with the Inquisition because she knows it will bring her power. The most poisonous snakes are often the most beautiful.
I disagree. I think you don't like her, and I think that's maybe why you don't like her, but I actually do think that she cares about the cause. Even if she will not blanch to use her position here to elevate her own position.
We should return to our duties.
As you wish. You are, after all, in charge.
That was a bit passive-aggressive there, Blackwall. Careful, I can chuck you down the mountain if I want. It's literally in my job description. Here's Thran. How are things?
Your worship.
Bye. Where's Cullen at? Where do we leave Cullen again? He's giving up lyrium, isn't he? He might die. But I hope not. Hello. Oh, cutscene. Fun. Ah.
Gloat all you like. I have this one.
Are you sassing me, Commander?
Ha.
I didn't know you had it in you.
Why do I even... Inquisitor.
Alrighty.
Leaving, are you? Does this mean I win?
Having fun?
Are you two playing nice?
I'm always nice. You need to come to terms with my inevitable victory. You'll feel much better.
Really? Because I just won. And I feel fine.
Don't get smug.
Ah.
There will be no living with you.
Good man, Cullen.
I should return to my duties as well.
I do pay him for that.
Unless you would care for a game.
Sure, you're on.
Prepare the board, Commander.
As a child, I played this with my sister. She would get this stuck-up grin whenever she won, which was all the time. My brother and I practiced together for weeks. Oh, the look on her face the day I finally won. Between serving the Templars and the Inquisition, I haven't seen them in years. I wonder if she still plays.
There is a cat all up in my shit right now. Maya. She didn't even let me pick her up. Yeah. She knows when I'm recording. There you go. Scratch, scratch, scratch. Give her a wee scratch on the head, put her over there, and then that's fine.
You have siblings?
2 sisters and a brother.
Where are they now?
They moved to South Reach after the Blight. I do not write to them as often as I should. Oh, it's my turn.
I don't like letting people win, that's patronizing. I wouldn't cheat, so I'm just gonna play fair and see what happens.
All right, let's see what you've got.
Do I win?
This may be the longest we've gone without discussing the Inquisition.
True.
Or related matters. To be honest, I appreciate the distraction.
Yeah, I mean, like, at the moment, there really is no need for formality.
We've been through enough to drop the formalities and simply talk.
I suppose we have. I believe this one is yours. Well played.
Really? Awesome. Well, that was nice. That was a nice wee scene of not too much of anything important, but Cullen's right. We always discuss the Inquisition. It's nice to kind of break from that. The cat is all around my legs now. It's Dear Mia, I'm still alive, your loving brother Cullen. Honestly, is it so difficult? We thought you were dead. Oh yeah, okay, this from Dear Mia, I'm still alive, your loving brother Cullen. Honestly, is it so difficult? We thought you were dead. Again. If the Inquisition was not on everyone's lips, we'd have never heard that their fine commander survived Haven. We've been hearing strange things about the Templars lately. I'm not sorry you left them. I thought your resignation was implied when you joined the Inquisition, but you meant something more, didn't you? It's a fool's errand asking you to stay safe, but please try. Your loving sister. See how easy this is? Maya. How about that? Just as my cat, whose name is Maya, gets all up in my business, I read that letter. Although in fairness, her name is spelled M-A-Y-A, not M-I-A. Where am I again, and who do I have left to speak to? I spoke to Cassandra earlier, so let's find Cole. And then Varric, and then maybe that's it? There's the man. I'm finding my way around. He is up here, right?
I'll ask her around again tomorrow.
There he is.
Let me know if you find
What's up?
I don't know.
Fuck's sake, this game.
Stomach full of mantras, she burns like a beacon, faith aflame to bring succor for a seeker.
Hey.
So, Cole.
I've already asked him all this. Goodbye.
I'll talk to you later.
Yes.
I did already ask him all that. I specifically remember. Why is it back? Anyway, never mind.
Fine day for you.
Sarah's there. She's doing her thing. Who else have we got? Cassandra we spoke to earlier. Josephine, Cullen, Liliana, Blackwall, Cole, Iron Bull. Hawk's gone, I see. And then Varric as well, and I think that's it, although I very well may be forgetting somebody. I hope not, but not the end of the world if I am. What's all this up here? You know, the garden? Actually, the garden. What? I was meant to be given a choice. And hopefully this is it here. There's Lizette. Hello. But also upgrade. So I can upgrade it either with the Chantry Garden, upgrades the garden to a Chantry, bringing hope to all who seek it. A functional upgrade that brings a potential resource gain from the Inspired, including gold from tithes. Upgrades the garden by committing the space to simple greenery and cultivation. A functional change that allows more herbs to be harvested. I like that. I really like both of these. We can always get herbs in the wild. And as nice as the greenery is, I think a chantry would be better. I know. Go for it. O Maker, hear my cry. Guide me through the blackest nights. Steel my heart against the temptations of the wicked. Make me to rest in the warmest places. O Creator, see me kneel. For I walk only where you would bid me, stand only in places you have blessed, sing only the words you place in my throat. My Maker, know my heart. Take from me a life of sorrow, lift me from a world of pain. Judge me worthy of your endless pride. My Creator, judge me whole. Find me well within your grace. Touch me with fire that I be cleansed. Tell me I have sung to your approval. O Maker, hear my cry. Seat me by your side in death. Make me one within your glory, and let the world once more see your favour. For you are the fire at the heart of the world, and comfort is only yours to give. So is that gonna maybe happen after I get back? Because it kind of looks no different at the moment. That's okay, we'll see it in the future. Let's go speak to Varric, then we gotta wrap up. I'm really running out of time today. I really am. The Dragon Age Inquisition episode today is definitely going to be late. Hey, buddy. Game don't fucking do this to me.
Hello, Inquisitor.
Need something?
Honored to help with these, whatever they are.
Thanks. Never mind. Never mind.
Carry on.
Okie dokie. I'm just gonna... Can I sit on my throne when there's nobody to judge? I cannot. That's okay. But I can stand up here, certainly, and survey. Thank you for watching today, everybody. This was a slightly elongated episode, but nice to speak to everybody, even if they don't have too much to say. In fact, especially because I didn't really have time for them to say too much. In the next session, we might go and explore a new area, but there's also a ton of Inner Circle stuff to deal with, and I might start doing that before it kind of starts to pile up on me. Also, the thing that Sarah in particular said, that it's an opportunity that only lasts for so long, feels like I should do that sooner rather than later. So yeah, in the meantime, thank you very much for watching, everybody, and I will see you in the next episode.